Talked after last game about coming out and responding. What did you think your team found out there on the court tonight?
I mean, it's the foundation of who we are. It's the competitiveness and it's the selflessness. And we have enough talent that if we build on that, that we give ourselves a chance to win games. And I thought, for the majority of the night, we competed our tails off and played the game selflessly. And now you start to build that trust, and you continue to do it together, and you start to compound wins because you're finding that belief, you're finding that foundation, and continue to create that identity.
How did you withstand the momentum that the Warriors built there in that third quarter and really put the foot in the grass in the fourth?
Together. It's the only way we can do it. No matter the ups and downs and roundabouts, the success of our team. Again, we talk about the selflessness, but it's about being together, each individual doing their part to help the person next to them. And, in a tough place to play against a very good basketball team, we held it together, and we were able to come out with a win.
Just something about Cavs Warriors, huh?
Yeah, I guess so.
What was your view of the Draymond Donovan incident?
Again, it's our guys standing up for themselves and protecting themselves. There was a play before where Donovan was hitting the back, and we talked about it, like we're not going to back down from anybody. So I'm, again, proud of our guys for standing up for themselves, but then again, not letting it turn the tide of the game and getting caught up in something that we didn't need to be caught up in, and allowing them to go on a run. But that was premeditated. To get the guy, to get their team kind of rallied. You felt that build in the entire third quarter. I thought it could have been nipped in the bud a little bit earlier, but it is what it is, and we move on.
They took their first lead of the second half late in the third quarter, but then Karras had the putback that put you guys back in front for good. Just how important was that play, and how important was Karras tonight in general?
He's huge for us. He's a guy that plays with no fear, but plays both ends of the floor. Creates another trigger that people have to worry about. The ability to get to the paint, get to the free throw line, create for other people. Defensively get deflections and steals. His conditioning is second to none. There's just small plays that win you basketball games. And everybody's going to look at the fourth quarter or a big shot there, but games are won and lost through the entirety of the game, and that play was able to steady the momentum a little bit and give us a chance to go into the fourth quarter with the lead.
What were you guys able to do to frustrate Klay Thompson tonight and never got on track?
I think our guys just executed a game plan. They stayed into his body, made all of his catches difficult, made his shots contested ones, didn't give him any open looks. And that's all you can do against a great shooter like that, is try to make it difficult, contest it, and then hope that pressure forces him to miss.
And then obviously there's only one guy left from the finals runs. But do you think you guys get the basic sense of the rivalry between these two franchises?
Yeah, I think they understand it. Like, our guys understand the history of the NBA, and anytime you meet as many times in a row, and how heated the battles were, that supersedes just those guys in that moment. And that's something that I think our organizations, will remember. And that stuff is passed on through history and tradition. And that's the great thing about sport and the great thing about rivalry. It's not just the players that make rivalries. It's the organizations that make rivalries. And I think that's great for the game. To bring the best out of two teams, on the road like this, and for our guys to feel that and be able to come out on top, I think it's a big deal for us.
J.B., the balance that you guys showed and just doing the little things, like you mentioned, the steals, season high, and just so many different faces contributing. Is that what you envision night after night, what that will make this team, set this team apart?
Yeah, we have a lot of weapons, and we have a lot of guys that can beat you. We try to oversimplify it, but I don't think it's that simple. We just try to throw the ball to the open man. And if we throw the ball to the open man on any given night because of how defenses want to play, we got different guys that can make you pay. So, we'll continue to preach it. Sounds simple, but we just want to throw the ball to the open man.
last two road games, you kind of struggled defensively in the first half. This time you came out all business in the first half, two turnovers in the first half. What do you think about that?
I mean, I'll say this over and over again. We'll go as far as our defense takes us. We have to commit to that end of the floor. But, our offense and our defense work together. And if we're turning the basketball over, that puts our defense under a ton of pressure. So, we take care of the ball. We force teams to play in the half court. We give ourselves a chance.